What is going on, guys? Kenny here from 619 Guitars and Gear, and today I have a super special unboxing video, and this one means a lot to me because it's something I've been searching for a long time. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, well, before we open this thing up, I figured I can explain the situation so you know exactly what's going on. Well, basically, I've been playing guitar for a long time now, and I have a video coming up on my very first real guitar, which was this LTD H250 sitting in the corner over here. I think you can see it on camera. That was my first real guitar, and then my second guitar, which was my first guitar that I bought with my own money. You know, I was working whatever I could to make money. I basically saved up, and I wanted to buy another guitar. So I walked into a small music shop. It was actually the same shop that I got that, which is a shop called Let's Jam. It's just a small mom and pop music store. And it was one of them situations where as soon as I walked in the door, my eyes went right to it, and I said, I have to have it. And lo and behold, the price was literally exactly the amount of money I had. And yeah, I walked out with it, had it for a little while. I literally was in love with this guitar. It was my pride and joy. It was one of those guitars that I never put down, and I was so happy about owning one, not really knowing what I had at the time. Turns out it was a limited run where they only made a certain amount of them, and then I ended up coming to a situation where I had to get rid of the guitar, again not knowing that down the road, if I ever wanted another one, it would be really difficult to find. So you know, the search went on, and I've been searching for one for years. I actually was able to contact the person that I sold the guitar to, and I did talk to them. And I asked them, you know, if they still had it, and I actually got a response, and they did have it still, but they weren't willing to part with it. You know, I told them where I would be at in price to buy it from them, so if they were ever willing to sell it, to let me know, and they considered it. They said, okay, cool, if I ever want to let it go, I will let you know first. So that kind of was disappointing, and the search went on after that. Every day, literally, I checked Reverb and the other sites and stuff. And literally, the other day, I got home from work, sat down, was kind of just relaxing, did my normal browse Reverb thing, and typed the guitar in, and boom, one popped up. I kind of did the triple blink thing, to make sure I was looking at it right, you know, checked out, make sure it wasn't a scam or something. And yeah. It was a pretty decent price, and it was from a place called Manchester Music Mill in New Hampshire. So without even hesitation, I pulled the trigger and I bought it, and it is here. And I'm probably just as nervous to open this thing as I am excited, just because I always get nervous to open up guitars, but I'm just nervous, I guess. It claims to be in decent condition. It has one little dent in the back. The frets look like it could be a little worn out, but I mean, it was kind of just one of them things. I just wanted to get it here. Apparently there's only, from what I found, there's 150 of these made, but then I found some things that there's only 300 of these made, so who knows. I've seen the 150 of them made more than I saw the 300, so I'm going to go with the 150 of them made. So it is a really limited run that this company did. But let's stop talking and let's open this thing up here. So I'm going to grab it. First thoughts and impressions of the box is meh. Kind of a really thin, flimsy box. Kind of really crunchy. It does have a dent in the corner, which I took a picture of just in case. You never know. But thank God Reverb has decent, you know, shipping insurance and stuff like that. So I'm just going to cross my fingers that everything is okay. These guys got it to me really fast, and like I said, I'm probably just as nervous as I am excited. Let's see. Now, to some people, this guitar might be corny just because of what it is and what it looks like, but to me, this thing just has a lot of sentimental value to me because of, you know, the time in my life when I owned it. You know, just brings it way back to where I first started playing guitar, was in my first band, first started playing shows, and it kind of just like gives me great memories, and it's just one of those guitars that I regret ever getting rid of, especially at the time not knowing what I had and that it would be so hard to find. So looks like it is in another box, and they stuck it in a Kramer box, which obviously it is not a Kramer, but I am glad that it is double box. I'm going to have to try to not make so much noise here pulling this thing out. Oh boy. Jesus. I need a bigger area. So, it's not what's on the box, I promise. Let's get rid of this bubble wrap here. Sorry for the noise. Fix my mic here. Oh man, I'm so nervous to open this thing. So let's cut this tape up. So, I don't even know what to say, honestly. Sorry that I'm kind of just like blowing this video right now, but I'm just kind of nervous and excited at the same time. Oh, well, at least it says what it is. All right, so here we go. So what I have here, oh my God, dude. It's like emotional for me to be looking at this thing right now. Just knowing how long I've been looking for one of these. So I'd say packaged really well. It's basically packaged like a brand new guitar, which is awesome. I'm super glad that it was double boxed. Trying to do this without giving it away here. So shout out to Manchester Music Mill for doing a decent job on packing this thing up. Alright, so I'm going to try to do this without giving it away. Oh yeah, dude. Alright, so at the count of 3, I'm just going to do it. So what I have here, guys, is it is a Schecter S1 Vampira. And man, I can't even really believe that I'm holding this thing right now. Like I said, this is kind of emotional for me. It's really cool that I have this in my hands. Oh, the frets are literally nowhere near as bad as the pictures made them look. Oh, that's awesome. So definitely some player's wear on it, but it's totally to be expected. Man. Like I said, sorry that I'm kind of speechless right now, but this is like an emotional moment. This is really cool that I'm holding this thing. So, like I said, apparently there's only like 150 of these made. I really don't even know the specs on this thing. I looked everywhere, and I literally can't find specs on it. Being that it's such an old guitar, I think it's an 2005 is when this model came out. So, according to the serial number, it is a 05. So, I don't even know. I want to learn. I tried to decipher the serial number a little bit better, but that was kind of hard. So, yeah. I'm kind of just at a loss for words that I'm holding this thing. The pickup rings are a little crappy, but that's not a big deal. I can't remember if mine had black pickup rings or white pickup rings. Not 100% sure. Pretty sure it came with black ones. So I believe, yeah, it does have a push-pull. I believe it's 2 volumes and 1 tone, but don't quote me on that. You have a 3-way toggle. I'd say overall condition is really, really good. It's not really yellowed or anything like that. Where's that dent? Yeah, there's a little bit of damage right here, which was pictured. But other than that, man, I mean, this thing looks great. The nut is in great shape, it looks like. Although, I think that's the original nut. It almost looks like it was replaced, but who knows. Plastic is still on the truss rod cover. Plastic is still on the back cavity cover, so that's really cool. Doesn't look like the neck's ever been off, just by telling on the wear from the screws. But, so, I don't even know. But this is what it is. Like I said, Schecter S1 Vampira. Sorry this video is kind of like all over. It's just really crazy to be holding one of these again. And I'm really excited about it. So what I'm going to do, obviously like I always do, I'm going to try to do some more research and try to find specs. Maybe I can try to find an old Schecter catalog from that year or something. And just try to get some specs, because I don't even know what kind of wood this is. I don't really know much about anything other than it's got 6 strings and Duncan design pickups in it, honestly. And it's a Schecter. So pretty much that's it, guys. I don't even know what to say. Sorry. But in about 2 weeks or so, we will do a full review on this thing, including a demo. We'll open it up, check everything out inside, check out, you know, the routes for the pickups, plug it into a meter and everything like we always do. And we'll just do a full review together. And until then, stay safe, be a good person, drink a lot of water, and we'll see you in the next video.